Today I want to introduce you to Melanie, UniWigs' new bob topper in the color Vanilla Butter Blonde. Melanie comes with an 8.5 by 9-inch base, meaning it's a fairly large base, and she has a mono top, which means you can part her anywhere in this little area. She does have a fairly realistic part line, but I'll show you in a little bit how to help conceal those knots that are a little bit visible once you get nice and close. Let's go ahead and put her on together. As you can see, she comes with 7 clips, 1 in the front. I typically do not use that front clip because I don't want to put on any extra pressure on my little front baby hairs because I have quite a bit of hair loss. When you put her on, you leave the clips closed and then you gently open and then scoop up a little bit of hair at a time. I usually do 2 clips at a time. You do not have to use all of the clips. That's the beauty with having so many clips pre-installed. And then you run a brush or comb through her and readjust as needed. And as you can see, she has a fairly realistic look already with very little effort. This isn't how she came out of the box. I did throw in some curls and changed up the part line, and I'll show you what she looked like right out of the box in a little bit. Of course, we're gonna adjust her. This is just straight out of the box. I haven't done anything to her, so she needs a little bit of work, and we'll work on her and we'll see what she looks like afterwards. When I first put her on, I did not know how I felt about the bangs. They just were not my style. They didn't suit me. It wasn't until I played around with her and I changed the part that I really fell in love with these little pseudo curtain bangs. I would probably go ahead and throw in a few more face framing layers to kind of blend out those curtain bangs, but I'm really loving this look, and it so far is my favorite new topper. As you can see, she provides quite a bit of coverage. My hair loss is pretty severe all the way around, like I said earlier. So I do need a larger base, and I can go out with her without feeling like my bio hair is gonna poke through and have a huge noticeable difference. So I'm really loving the large base. I'm loving the curtain bangs. Like I said, she is probably my new favorite topper. So as you can see, so far she's blending pretty well, but I do want to try and conceal some of these knots right up and through here. So what I typically do is I take an eyebrow brush like this, and then a foundation powder of some kind. I use True Match by L'Oreal. You just take a little bit on the tip of your brush and you rub it along that part line or dab it. And then you take the spindle side, work it in a little bit, and then brush it through the hair so that you aren't having any residual powder on the hair. And then you kind of can tell it helps conceal those knots a little bit better and make it look more like scalp, making your topper look even more realistic. Lastly, one of my favorite things about toppers is all the different ways you can style them. Because you are using your bio hair, you have a lot more freedom and flexibility. I'll show you how you can style her half up, in a low pony, and using a claw clip. And it's pretty quick and easy to do, even while on the go. If you have questions, let me know below. And if this video was helpful to you, please subscribe because I have more wig and topper tips and reviews coming.